Hey, so in this video I show you how to make Zwiebelbauch, which is literally translated to onion belly, and we need some pork belly without rind for it, and then some water for the curing liquid, then also some salt and cure, sugar, garlic powder, then I have some black pepper and coriander seeds, and some bay leaves and juniper berries, and that's it. Later we of course also need onions, but for now we cure the meat. For that you put the water and all the spices into a pot, mix everything well and get it up to a simmer, and then shut off the heat and let it cool down. You could either use a syringe to get the liquid into the meat, then it will cure faster. However, if you have time, you can also just put the meat into a bag and then the calculated curing mixture as well. And then for this thickness, you roughly need 7 days of curing. Usually it's like 1.5 days per 1 centimeter of meat thickness. Get all the air out and put it in the fridge to cure. Ideally you write a date on it, and then after it's cured you get it out and get it out of the bag, and then you cook it at 80 degrees Celsius for roughly 90 minutes in some vegetable broth like this one. In the meantime you can cut the onions or use a mandolin to make your life easier. And then once the meat is cooked, you also add the onions to the vegetable broth. The goal is to let them soften, so you increase the heat and then shut it off and just let them simmer. Add some pepper, mix everything well. They shouldn't get too soft, but they also shouldn't be raw anymore. For the meat, you can then cut it into fine slices or thicker slices, completely up to you. I like them very fine. And then we take the broth, add some vinegar, and add the aspic powder. And then we can put it in a bowl. First a layer of the liquid, then the meat, then the onions, and then repeat. And in the end you add more liquid and then put it in the fridge overnight. And then as you can see here, it's solidified and you can cut it into strips, and you have like a nice mixture of the onions, the meat, and the aspic jelly. And then taste wise, actually it's super nice. You get the onions and they have like a tiny bit of sweetness. Then the meat is super soft and tender, and a bit of like vinegar from the aspic. As always, the full recipe is below. If you like the video, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.